Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a general Aries to Pisces, and we're going to do the last type of spread, not really spread, I guess it's just a pull from the Santa Muerte Oracle. And it's just a single card inspirational pull. But Spirit wants me to also pull from Isis as well as an accoutrement. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and timestamp in the description box, alright? Alright, Aries. Let's get you shuffled up, ruffle shuffled. Alright, Spirit, what inspirational guidance do you have for Aries at this time? And we're just going to read the advice from the dead. Alright. Peace and thank you, Spirit. There we go. All right, you have card number 6. Order. Learn to organize your ideas, but also to have the courage to abandon them, if necessary. Do not remain trapped in them. Okay, so it's about balancing, right? Let's see what guidance that's, Isis has for you at this time. Isis, darling, please. Gorgeous, darling, beautiful Isis. What do you have for Aries at this time? All right. Ancient power mysteries. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. So, again, with that balancing act, I'm just going to have you take a gander at the front side of the card. See if there's anything there that might intuitively help you out. I do see a lot of shapes of circles and lots of symbolism, okay? There you go. All right, Taurus, let's see what guidance Spirit has for you. Please and thank you. Spirit, what do you have for Taurus this time? All right. You have number 23. Trying to remember. Oh, unconscious. That's right. The advice of the dead on this card. Trust your intuition, even if this seems to counter reason and rationality. Let's get some guidance from Isis and see what this might be about. It's just going to be real quick. I'll show you the back side, see if there's anything that pings for you, okay? Isis, darling. Please and thank you. All right. You have Spirit of Isis, beloved initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it may seem. Let her inspire you. Believe. Okay, so this is about really connecting with those higher ups, right? And trusting your intuition, okay? They may have some things planned for you. And by the looks of where she's looking at, there's something off to the horizon, off to the side that we don't see on this card. So that's why you'll have to trust your intuition, okay? There you go. All right, Gemini, let's see what quickie inspirational guidance Spirit has for you this time. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. We have card number 17. I believe that's about shadow. Shadow aspect. Getting better at knowing these cards. Yes, it is. The shadow represents our occulted conscience, that which silently suggests that we do not perceive and do not know how to listen to, but that inevitably influences our thoughts, our emotions, and then on the material plane, our actions. It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain greater awareness of yourself and your relationship to others. Otherwise, it will be impossible to change and evolve. Let's see what guidance that Isis has at this time for you. Please and thank you, Spirit. You have the dark mysteries. Dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. I'll show you the back side there. This is a very orange card, which may mean there's some sacral chakra healing work, tapping into something creative going on here, okay? Also dark. So maybe it's healing some shadow work in a very creative manner, right? And you do have that one circle above her head, although there's a couple on her ears too. These earrings, these danglies. There's 3 circles. That may mean something to you. Okay, there you go. All right, Cancer, let's see what guidance Spirit has for you at this time. Quickie inspiration. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. Ooh, same as Gemini. You have number 17, about shadow. Gemini might be significant to you at this time. It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain greater awareness of yourself and your relationship to others. Otherwise, it will be impossible to change and evolve. Let's see if Isis can clarify a little bit. Darling, what advice do you have for Cancer at this time? It's exactly the same as Gemini. Oh my goodness. The dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you into her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. So it is really an opportunity to heal a lot of these shadow sides, right? The shadow self. Really analyze what's there and like really get deep into it. One thing I did notice about this card before, which Gemini, is so much orange with the sacral chakra. And now that I look at it again, I'm also seeing blue a little bit, heart chakra or throat chakra. Heart chakra may be actually important as well in this, but also the red circle. Red is your root, so there may be some stability issue or some grounding problem, okay? There you go, Cancer. All right, Leo, let's see what guidance through something else the Oracle Spirit has for you. Just quickie inspiration. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. You have number 5. That is, there we are, will. Proceed towards what you desire without fear. Trust in what you have learned and accumulated until now without hesitation. Let's get some guidance from Isis. Please, Holy Spirit. All right. You have magic and ritual. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in your physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, love, ability, and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. And there's the back side for you. Okay, good. Focused. She's got her arms spread like she's ready to receive, right? And she's got full trust in the situation, right? No fear. And she's looking like she's ready to accomplish something that, she's well knowledgeable in as well. And she's got herself poised, right? Like she's ready to pounce in a way and take off in flight. So that's what you need to do, okay? There you go, Leo. All right, Virgo, let's get some quickie inspiration advice from the Sun to Market. Please, thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Virgo? All right, you have card number 3. I believe this is Chaos. It is time for action. Analyze and choose all the opportunities available to you quickly without fear of cutting something out. Let's get some more guidance from Isis. You have Spirit of Isis, beloved initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold-faced and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe. And on the backside there, she is taking action. So she wants you to take action too. She probably wants you to go with her. And she's got some cool places to go. All right, there you go. All right, Spirit, what guidance for Libra do you have at this time? Thank you. You have a number 2. I believe that's the masculine card. Yes, it is. Your abilities are at their peak, but you need to focus better on your objectives. Perhaps asking for advice from a masculine or paternal figure. All right, Isis, any additional advice for Libra? Please and thank you. Ooh, you have soul retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power. So be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. Ooh, nice. So your objective may have something to do with this. And perhaps whatever piece was missing may have something to do with a masculine or paternal figure, right? That you would need to kind of maybe get some extra info on. Immediately think of like you have discovered that there's an aspect of a past life that's relevant to your purpose in this life. But it has something to do with a current lifetime ancestor. But only your dad knows the answer to that, or your grandfather, or an uncle, or something, right? Okay, like you might have to go ask them for that bit of information so you can keep exploring it and retrieving that for yourself. There's the image on the front. A lot of circles. Something's coming back around. All right, there you go, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Scorpio at this time? Just quickly inspirational. Please and thank you. All right, you have card number 18. Emotions. Remember to put your heart into what you're doing. Otherwise, the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp. All right, Isis. guidance do you have? Continuing. Heart action. Heart-based action. Please and thank you, darling. Ooh, okay. You have the Pillar of Light transmutation. Mantra, prayer, whatever you want to call it. Pillar of light burning bright, earth star below, soul star above. Burn away all that is not light. Transform all into unconditional love. Star of Isis, descend your blessing and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. So this may be something you might need to, or your own version of it, okay? Might need to recite or do. And I'm going to leave this right here in case you need to write it down, okay? With regards to putting your heart into something that you're doing, transmuting dark to light with love and light, okay? Let's get another one from Isis, okay? Peace and thank you for Scorpio. All right. I'm going to actually put this over there so you can still see it. All right. Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing no matter how much you've struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it. You are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. And there she is with Osiris. Renewal. Awesome. There you go, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, Spirit. What quickie inspiration do you have for Sag at this time? Please and thank you. All right. You have number 4. Number 4 is love. Act responsibly, bearing in mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment you live in. Let's get some guidance from Isis on this. So this could just be a confirmation or a reminder. This could also be relative to something. All right. And Isis gives you the same thing as Scorpio, the Pillar of Light. I use this as a transmutation mantra. So I'm going to leave this right here. You can go ahead and read it. If you want to write it down, you're welcome to. I find verbally manifesting this is great. It helps sort of a verbal violet flame, if you will. We're going to go ahead and get another guidance from Isis as well. So love and light, right? Could just be a reminder that you're on the right track too. All right. Scales of balance. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are ways to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. So dance, sing, and play. So you have heart-centered action. You also have throat chakra. And on top of that, you also have sacral as well. So basically all your lower chakras, including your throat, okay? I think the throat's considered part of the upper chakra system, and the heart is kind of like the bridge between all of it. So, as well as connecting to your aura. So this is just all about balancing mind, body, soul out, right? And your masculine and feminine energies with love and light. There you go, Sagittarius. Have a good one. All right, Capricorn. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Capricorn at this time, please? And thank you. All right, there we go. I almost didn't want to come out. You have number 10. And I got to look up this guy's name, too, because I don't remember it. see if I can. I've tried to say it like, I don't know how many times tonight. We've gotten this card quite a bit in the last couple of videos too. So, all right. Mictlan Te Kutli, the king of the dead and the afterlife, ruler of the deepest part of the underworld. It is time to look at the situation from a more in-depth point of view, to analyze the circumstances before putting the pieces back together. So maybe something has to be deconstructed and reconstructed in order to see where a fault is, right? Isis, darling, what advice do you have regarding this? This could be just confirmation. Maybe you're in the middle of this already. Maybe this is something coming up. New perspectives, basically. Ooh, she gave you two. First one out is abundance of Sothis. Abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. So this may have something to do with like work or career or something, okay? It could just be about what you have in the physical that's around you that makes you happy, because abundance can also just be about joy and happiness, right? So maybe there's something that needs to be deconstructed. Perhaps there's a feeling of stagnancy, and maybe this will revive it, right? Okay. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over again. And it could just also be about maybe injecting more gratitude, right? The second card that came out is Divine Sisterhood. Now, usually when I see this card, this may have maybe a connection, a relationship with a sister-like figure, right? It doesn't actually have to be a literal sister, but it could be like a bestie, you know, a BFF, or, you know, perhaps it's a twin flame situation. You're the divine masculine. It could also be that. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you, and whom you can help too as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. So, this could just very well be that's where your abundance is going to lay, but you're going to need to break some things down first to make room for it, right? You know, maybe there's some extra stuff in your life with people that really are just clutter. You know, maybe situations, right? You know, and it could be something as minute as, you know, just decluttering your garage or your closet or something, right? And you may end up discovering something in the process of reorganizing that. That's another way to sort of break down and rebuild, right? Like, or to take the puzzle apart and put it back together. It's like you find a better way to organize it, right? And then you end up finding something in that closet that leads you to this sisterhood, right? This abundance, whatever this is, okay? There you go. Have a good one. All right, Capricorn, let's see what guidance Spirit has for you this time. All right. You have card number 12. I forget this guy's name. I think it's, I want to say it's Tlaloc. I think it's Tlaloc. One of the few I can actually say halfway decently. No. It is Tezcatlipoca, ancient god of the night, of war, of education and temptation. Assess in a period of pause and meditation what needs to be sacrificed to leave the chaos you find yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages from this new perspective. All right. Isis, do you have anything else to contribute to this piece? Thank you, man. All right. And you do have a collaboration on the front side of this card with Isis and Osiris. Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing no matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter. No matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. There you go, Capricorn. Hopefully that helps. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what guidance spirit has for you this time. Please, thank you. All right, you have card number 14. Gosh, I love this card. Such a beautiful card. Purple and green and blue may be significant to you at this time. So crown chakra, third eye, throat, heart, upper chakras, all the upper chakras may be important at this time. You have Chalchiluque, goddess of all the waters, lakes, seas, and sailors, as well as the goddess of beauty and fertility. Do not fight against the flow you are in. A river cannot be tamed with force. You must surrender to its current and use its strength as if it was your own. So going with the flow. Could be dealing with a water sign as well. Could just be balancing things out, right? Evening out those jugs of water, right? All right. Isis, what advice do you have? Please and thank you. For Aquarius this time. Thank you, darling. All right. You have Portal of Light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. So thus the go with the flow instead of being grounded, right? Okay, there you go. Have a good one. All right, last but not least, Spirit. What do you have for Pisces at this time? A quickie inspirational pull, backed up by a little Isis Oracle. Thank you. We have number 4. If I recall, this is the love card. Let me see. All right, it is. Number 4, love. Act responsibly, bearing in mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment that you live in. All right, Isis, could you elaborate, darling? Again, themes of balance, for sure. A healthy balance, right? All right, this should be good. And the card coming out is actually a transmutation mantra I use. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there so you can read it. Speak it out loud if you would like. Verbal manifestation of it is very strong. It's kind of like the invoking the violet flame, but using your throat chakra. So it may have something to do with transmuting dark to light, hate to love, frustration to humor, that kind of thing, right? Let's get one more, please. Ooh, I see where this is going. You're on some next level stuff. Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba. The Merkaba is essentially your entire aura and light body and your soul star chakra connecting to your whole aura, getting on point, right? That's some next level ascension stuff. A spiritual practice has come or soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. So, there's so many ways to do that. I have a lot of meditations listed. The first time I got this card, I learned about Merkaba and Ascension. and really activating that chakra and the whole system, so that you have more light coming in for yourself, right? And then you'll be able to actually do some heavy duty transmutation and bring love into a situation much more fluidly, okay? There you go, Pisces. Have a good one.